Welcome to Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered, where we test certainty and spark transformative discussions. Tonight, we tackle a question that strikes at the very heart of faith, one that religion itself often fears. Is doubt truly the enemy of belief, or could it be the essential foundation upon which belief is built? Throughout history, every prophet has wrestled with God, proving that doubt isn't some modern invention but an ancient, vital part of the spiritual journey. Think about Abraham for a moment. He grappled with God's promise, questioning its very essence when faced with what seemed like impossible odds. And what about Moses? Even with his direct line to the Almighty, he begged for definitive proof of God's presence and power. Then there's Job, the ultimate symbol of suffering. He didn't just sit in quiet acceptance. He cursed the crushing silence that surrounded him in his darkest hours. And perhaps most powerfully, Christ himself, in the final, agonizing moments on the cross, cried out, "Why have you forsaken me?" This raw, human lament echoes through the centuries, speaking to the deepest parts of our own experience. If we were to label doubt as a sin, then the pages of the Bible would be filled with nothing but the stories of sinners. But they aren't. Instead, great theologians from Augustine to Kierkegaard have seen doubt differently. They call it a holy tension, a sacred friction that actually fuels the vitality of our faith. In this light, belief without any uncertainty isn't real devotion. It's just rigid dogma, a set of rules we follow mechanically, without the pulse of authentic engagement. Doubt, far from being a roadblock, forces us to dive deeper into what we believe. It's like an echo of faith, a heartbeat that proves the spirit of questioning is alive and well. Remember the Apostle Thomas? He was often called Doubting Thomas, because he would refuse to believe in the resurrection until he could touch Christ's wounds. But Jesus didn't scold him for his hesitation. Instead, he graciously invited Thomas to come closer, to see and touch the truth for himself. This beautiful moment shows us that doubt isn't just the absence of faith. Paradoxically, it's a sign of faith's intense hunger for understanding and assurance. It's a search for a belief that is real, personal, and unshakable. In our modern world, many religious circles mistakenly treat questions as rebellion. But if we look at ancient traditions, especially within Judaism, inquiry has always been an honored part of spiritual dialogue. In Jewish tradition, arguing with God isn't seen as defiance. It's an act of deep reverence. The Talmud itself is a massive collection of sacred disagreements, a testament to the idea that truth isn't a static wall, but a door that opens when we dare to question. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, to Eden, the serpent's famous whisper. Has God indeed said? What if that wasn't just a simple temptation? What if it was an invitation to a deeper understanding? You could even say this moment was the very birth of theological inquiry. The first time humanity was prompted to look beyond simple obedience and into the vastness of existence and divine purpose. Doubt isn't a dead end. It's the beginning of a journey. Thanks for joining us on this exploration. If this conversation resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more episodes of Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered,